incoming care.
Forsaken. Beware.
And this isn't the first time he delved into this. He tried this a few months ago where he decided to leave up his live streams, monetize them, and then do his clips, post his clips from his podcast, his 3 hours of gameplay, and then post them monetized as well. And I think I mentioned that when he tried doing that a couple months ago, I said, well, you may not want to do that, Phil, because you're going to run into problems. Mainly when it comes to YouTube's AdSense. Now you say, well, why would he run into problems with that? Well, YouTube has an issue with monetizing what they call reused content. That's essentially where you're trying to double dip with the same content. So if and I'll give you an example. So if you have a live stream that's up, right? You did a live stream. I'll give you an example. Let's say that I went and I did a live stream and I left my live stream up, right? Then I decided that I was going to take clips from that podcast, post those clips, and then monetize those videos as well. YouTube may see that as reused content. And that's what Phil tried to do a few months ago, where he wanted to leave his live stream up, whatever. He, I guess, saw the errors of his ways, was worried that detractors or whoever would report him, so he decided to kill that idea. So he's still privating or deleting his live streams and then clipping the content and then posting it and monetize it, which is fine. That's perfectly fine. I guess Phil decided a new gimmick or a new scam to try to scam YouTube's AdSense is he'll continue posting the live stream, right? But then he'll take his content and then pay an editor to clip out segments of it and I guess add transitions, add something, make it slightly transformative, and then repost that. Now, that may be a problem as well for DSP, being that he's still reusing content. Now, let's hear him talk about it. We'll take a look at his channel, and then I'll provide a little bit of, I'll give my thoughts on it. So, let's get into it.
In the Daily Wrap. First off, today on the Level 1 podcast, I talked in detail about the fact that I currently am starting to do highlighted videos on the channel. And what I mean by that, if you haven't noticed it yet, in the last week to maybe week and a half, there's been different videos popping up on the channel that are highlights and summaries of some things that I've done. The first video was when I quit Street Fighter 6 because I was so frustrated with it, making fun of myself and my crash outs and my rage quit and you know, the fun there, because truth, I did. I'm kind of fed up with the game. I don't really want to play it anymore. So it's a truthful statement to say that I did crash out and rage quit, okay? That video did well. Over 3,500 views. I think up to now it's like 3,800 views or something like that. So it did pretty good. That's not amazing or anything, but it's decent. And then over the last week, on the end of each time that I played a new game, including both Mouse PI for Howard and Pragmata, Mouse PI for Howard, Mouse PI for Hire, and Pragmata, I did another one of these videos. That basically was like a 20-30 minute summary of the stuff that happened in that premiere stream. And then notably, the one that's actually doing some pretty good numbers right now is a video about the Quartering versus Kino Casino feud that's currently going on the internet. This video I put out on my day off, and in 24 hours has had 5,500 and plus views, hundreds of likes, hundreds of comments, okay? I'm paying someone to make these for me. I don't have the time, I don't have the skill, I can't do this by myself. Could I do it? If I cloned myself, yes, I could make videos like these. I just don't have time with the amount of content that I put out. So I'm paying someone to do it, in the hopes that eventually these videos will get some views, get some attention on the channel, and will actually do well to bring in new viewership. So we're gonna see what happens in regards to this style of content and go from there. Hopefully, it will attract people who normally would not check out my channel. Hopefully, some of these videos might hit the YouTube algorithm so that people will check them out and know that DSP is making this kind of content. Money-wise, they're not gonna pay off right now. To give you some perspective, the first video was the Street Fighter video. It made me $10. Guess what? I pay way more to make each video than $10. For the record, the editor wants way more than $10, okay? So, yeah, I am going to do this, hopefully in the hopes that this will work. Let's see how it goes. I'm probably not going to do it all the time. Notably this week, I don't even know if I'm going to do one. Maybe if something happens notable on a stream, or maybe there's a topic I talk about on a morning show, I'll break it out. Or maybe not. All right, we'll see how things go. One thing that someone brought up is maybe you could actually do a review, like you beat a major game, right? And you do a mini review. You could talk about the game, but then have this person edit in and superimpose clips of the game and stuff over. That's true. So we'll see moving forward how it works, but I hope that you'll check them out. All these videos I'm adding to my highlights. It's the DSP streaming highlights playlist that I have. That's where you can find them all right on the main channel page, okay? For a full explanation, check out today's podcast. It was a big segment.
Okay, we don't need to check that out. You can watch my clip of it or just watch this video. So, okay, let's take a look. All right, so, well, first of all, I want to mention that Phil, I'm going to give Phil a round of applause. That's right, for thinking, for doing something. For doing something. Now, sadly, like DSP, he doesn't think it through and actually, you know, goes through with it. Now, first of all, I think he'll do this eventually, but he'll end up quitting it. I don't think this is something long-term for it because he's not getting this for free. If someone like, say, Darziak was editing these videos for free, he would keep doing it. But the problem is he's paying someone. And my guess, he's probably paying about 25 to 30 bucks per video, you know, have each one edited, and it might depend on how long it is. So he's paying more than what he would get out of it. Now, he did mention that the first video that he had edited, he paid more than $10 for. I'm guessing probably about 25. And he made about, I don't know, I think he said about 10 bucks in ad revenue, which, you know, whatever. You know what I mean? That's fine. So good on him for doing something. Now, the problem here lies is the way he's doing it. You guys know for years, I've been telling DSP, why do you just take your raw clips, your 1 hour clips from your podcast and just repost them without editing them or doing anything different? Like, I've told him, why don't you actually take those videos and cut them up? You can do 15-minute segments, put in the most interesting thing, and just post those videos. You know, I guarantee you that a 15 or 20-minute video that DSP does of his highlights would probably get more views than an hour-long unedited video. Honestly, but that's too much work for DSP. So he decided what he wanted to do was, well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to continue doing what I'm doing. So I'm going to cut up my content, right? I'm going to record segments. So 1 hour segments of his gameplay. So he's going to post his podcast, and then 3 hours of gameplay. And then on the night stream, do the same thing. Except on the night stream, he just posts 2 hours of gameplay, and then he fully monetized those videos. Now, what he ends up doing is he privatized or deletes his podcast, so it's not considered reused content, although he's still double dipping, because he initially got the monetization and the ad revenue for the stream when it was live, then he privated or deleted it, and then clipped that content up, reposted it, and monetized that. Now, being that the podcast isn't getting any more monetization, I think he's okay there, but he's still skirting the TOS there, especially when it comes to AdSense. The problem here is that what he's doing is he's taking his video, he's taking his podcast, still cutting it up, or stream, cutting it up, posting it, right? And then what he's doing is he's getting an editor to take a segment from said podcast or gameplay, and then edit it and repost it, right? The issue lies is that he is monetizing the content twice. So he's still doing his raw unedited clips of an hour long, posting those, and then he's reposting the clip, even though it's slightly edited. Now, I did look at some of the videos, and it's slightly edited. Phil might argue, well, it's transformative. Yeah, but the issue with transformative is that you, Phil, it depends on how much of your video is your content or repurposed content.
Finish him, finish him, finish him. Finish him. Finish him. Ultra kill. Finish him. Finish him. Finish him. Finish him. Dominating! Finish him. 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 Finish him.
And from what I gather, all of this, I mean, I would say like 90% of the video that you were clipping, like this segment, this quartering versus the Kino Casino feud is crazy. 90% of it was your content from your podcast. And that had nothing different. Just because you added a zoom or added some additional clips really doesn't make it that transformative. Now, I think it's fine that you're doing this. The issue comes that you're trying to monetize both your clip that you're taking from the podcast, your raw unedited clip, and you're trying to monetize this edited video. So, I mean, I think it's okay to do it occasionally. The problem is that if you do it more often than not, you know, if you do it several times a week, you might run into an issue with your AdSense where, you either get reported or YouTube flags you. Now, YouTube's algorithm, their system has their system is really good for flagging reused content. And I'll explain. I had a situation where I had another channel. Not too many people know about it. It was a channel I was trying to build up. And the issue came where I got that channel monetized, but I was reusing the same content I was using on my Duty Streams content. It was Local Live. It was a Local, no, excuse me, it was called Local TV. That was the name of the channel that I had. The problem was that I was reusing content, and it wasn't, it was reused content where I was posting the content on my Duty Streams channel, and then I was posting it on the Local TV channel. Now that caused an issue where my channel ended up getting the Local TV channel got demonetized because I was reusing content, which is fine. I mean, that's fine. It happened. I thought it was transformative enough where it really wouldn't be an issue. I had an overlay, I had different stuff, but no, YouTube saw that and said, nah, brother, you're reusing these clips twice. Even though they're on different channels, you're still reusing them twice. So my Local TV channel ended up getting demonetized, which is fine. That might happen here with you, Phil, where if you decide that you want to do these clips and you're finding them that they're, bringing in views or whatever, and you want to do more of them, you might run into an issue where you might get demonetized because of reused content. And these, YouTube in the last year or so has made a concerted effort to crack down on people monetizing reused content, especially streamers. The only real way you can kind of get around that is if you're taking your content and posting it as a short. But even that, you still need to tell YouTube when you're uploading a video whether it's a repurposed clip from other content. You need to tell YouTube that. There's actually a section that asks you, did you kind of reuse this? Was this part of a video you uploaded? That way they know whether you're repurposing it for a short. And in that instance, that's fine. I think you're okay where there isn't an issue with reused content. That's pretty much the only way to kind of do this on YouTube. Again, I know some people might say, "Oh, I'm trying to with dog whistle to report the." No, don't do that. Don't leave DSP alone. It's not a big deal. Even if you report them,
Finish him.
even if you report them, it's probably not going to get reviewed anyway, or it's not. No one's going to care. This, if it gets captured, will get captured by YouTube's system, their automated system, that will see that he's repurposing content or reusing content and monetizing both. Now, if Phil wants to do this, I think what he should do is, he has a couple options. One, he can continue posting his raw clips and then doing these highlight videos, right? But if he decides to do that, he needs to decide which one he wants to monetize. So if he's going to monetize the edited clip, he needs to unmonetize the raw clips from his stream for that day. Wherever that video is taken from, he needs to make sure that he unmonetizes that video. Because at least there, he can't be flagged for trying to monetize reused content. You know what I mean? If you have it in one place and you're not monetizing it, and then you have it in another place and you're monetizing it, that's perfectly fine. YouTube doesn't see that as you reusing content, right? Or trying to get paid for reused content. You can also stop uploading the clips. So the 1 hour unedited clips, and just do highlights, as I recommended years ago, where instead of posting, 6 or 7 videos that are an hour long every fucking day, you can post 5 or 6 videos that might be 15 minutes long. It would make the most sense, and then monetize those. Again, Phil, no one's giving you an hour of their time to watch a video of a gameplay, of one segment of a gameplay. That's not happening. That's why those views are at 200-300 views. If you really want to get some viewership and make some money, I would recommend you do the edited content and you trim it down to 15 minutes. And here's an example. Right here, he made 6,000 views from this video right here, where he edited and he had the segment where he talked about the quarter and Kino, whatchamacallit. If you go to that podcast, right, or if you go to that video with the shorts, right, of Kino Casino, let's go here. Let's see, let's try to find that. Let's try to find that. And that was last week, wasn't it? Let's see here. I gotta find. It didn't get much. It got maybe a couple hundred views. That podcast got a couple hundred views. Playlist. Let's see here. Level 1 podcast. I know you got the Level 1 podcast somewhere around here, Phil. I know he didn't get that many views. He didn't get that many views for it. Anyway, I don't think he got that many views of it. All right, but what I'm saying is that
I love it. Reply to that message and give us all the information. And I said, well, this is perfect because I live in a private community. They need to know that they enter from a certain end of the street because the other end is not accessible. They need to know the gate code to get into the private community. And they said, oh, no problem. 1:30 comes by and you can see the truck is coming down the street. It's coming down the street. It's coming down the street. And then as it's at like where it would turn into my community and be at the gate, it glitches and says it's in Spokane, Washington. So what the dude, it was right here. I was about to actually let them in. Like, I have a way to open the gate if I want to, rather than having to use the code. I was going to let them in. What the fuck? Why did it say they're in Spokane again? Then it unglitches. And guess what happens? They're in the wrong facility, okay? They are now in the apartment complex that's one section over on my street. So they turned too late, and they're in this very confusing maze-like apartment complex over there, and they're just driving in circles, okay? And I'm like, shit, they missed the turn. So they're not gonna know what's going on. Right? Lights on. The drivers have no clue what the fuck is going on. They don't know where to go. And I'm thinking to myself, wait a minute. I gave them the instructions. I told them specifically how to enter. I told them the gate code. Why do they not know that they need to be in a private community with a gate? This doesn't make sense. I gave them all the information earlier in the week. I'm literally yelling, hey, hey, over here, over here. They're not hearing me and they're not paying any attention. I'm like, oh my God. Help! So I'm like, well, what should I do? I know, I'll call the company. Rather than going through this AI bullshit, let me call the company. So I call the company, I talk to a human. I give the human all the information. As I'm doing that, I get a call on the other line. I answer it, and it's the driver. Heavy, heavy accent, and barely speaks English. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with that. I'm just saying it's very hard to talk to the guy because he doesn't really understand me.
So they were only staying there for a limited period of time anyway before they went to Puerto Vallarta or Puerto Locos Tacos. Nachos, Doritos. So, yes.
Okay? And I'm trying to tell him on the phone, you're literally next door to me. All you need to do is drive to the major road, take a right, take another right, and you're at my complex. You just have to do that. And he doesn't understand anything. And I'm trying to explain, didn't you get any instructions? He goes, what instructions?
Man, I don't know what to take no more, man.
Okay, let's do this right. That was best you do that.
Get out of my head.
What's up, Matt?
Because this thing's still standing.
You okay?
Yeah!
You got fixed?
Maybe!
Here you go.
Initiative.
A hacking minigame. Nice.
Diana!
And he takes the fall. This is kind of a litmus test, right? If I do highlights of gameplay versus drama stuff, what would happen? Because let's be honest, this video right here is drama. This is me raging, crashing out, and quitting Street.
Right, that's why it has more views. You know, like Kino Casino told you to do a long time ago. Get away from gaming, it isn't working for you, and do more drama or lean into more drama. And look, oh, crash out, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, 4,000 views. And then look at the next two videos that aren't like that. Less than half of those views. And then we've got the very newest one there all the way to the left. The quartering versus Kino Casino feud is crazy. Yeah, and it's got 4,000 views. Gee, it's almost like the gaming is the shittiest thing you do.
Fighter 6, and everyone loves drama. So of course,
Correct. That's what Kino Casino told you. And you told them that they were assholes that didn't know what they were talking about.
that does nearly 4,000 views in the week that it's live, right? So then I said, how would these videos do? As you can see,
Also, 4,000 views in a week. I know, like, he's, you know, clicking his heels and he's all happy about that. For a channel with, like, almost 250,000 subs, that shit is pathetic.
they did almost equal.
Those are the views that, like, I get. I get, like, 3,000-4,000 views when I put out, like, a more edited video and I don't do a live stream. I have 3,000 subs. And I still get 2,000, 3,000, 4,000 views. He has 240-something thousand subscribers. Gets 4K views.
Basically, a good audience of people checked it out to see the montage of what I'm doing in these games. And I'm curious, you know, will this work for every new release that I do? Would it give some more attention to what I'm doing?
Clearly not. As you can see, the next videos were slumped and no one cared.
However, what I like to do is direct your attention to the raw gameplay videos below. As you can see, they're not doing very well. All right, you might say, well, is it a result of the games? I don't think so. The games are absolutely great, okay? But I don't know if it's...
Dude, nobody wants these hour-long videos of you sitting in silence, playing this game, getting agitated, having the chat hold your fucking hand, you begging for money. Well, no, you cut those parts out. Nobody wants these boring-ass hour-long clips of this. I don't anyway. I'm sure I can't speak for everybody, but I can certainly speak for myself. I wouldn't click on any of those videos. I would go, dear God, an hour? I don't need an hour about anything. I still don't need an hour about anything.
People are just stealing my content and getting my footage up immediately before I can?
Correct, and they're cutting out all of the bullshit and making it entertaining, interesting, palatable, and digestible. Hint, hintity, hint, hint. Your shit is too long-winded and boring.
I don't know if it's because I put up these montages that people just watched the montages and said, oh, now I don't have to watch the raw gameplay. I don't...
Oh, it's so... He's so close. He's so close to putting 2 and 2 together. That people want more edited stuff. Nobody wants to sit and watch a sad old man alone in a room be completely silent and play a video game in hour-long chunks.
Oh, no. But for new releases, these are not doing well at all when it comes to the on-demand views, to be honest.
Gee, I can't imagine why. Aren't you an 18-year veteran? You still don't know why your videos aren't doing well? Shit, every time I post a video and it gets low views, I fucking die.
Honest, I mean, this has been live almost 3 days, and it doesn't even have 500 views. That's pretty bad.
Yeah, that's pathetic as fuck. You're just taking up space on fucking YouTube now. Just delete that shit. That should tell you it's absolute garbage. Listen, I've posted videos over the course of my YouTube career where I've come back and seen 135 views and went, ugh. let's just go on ahead and delete that shit and pretend it didn't happen. Clearly there's a problem here, so just delete this fucking garbage. And we go back to, oh, I don't have any time. Look at all these fucking thumbnails that, frankly, you wasted time. You waste so much time. And then talk about how you don't have any. Not true.
Video game playthrough, okay? Just being honest with you. You can even take a look at current playthroughs I'm doing, like Pokemon Fire Red and other things. They're doing
A couple of them Pokemon videos didn't even have 1,000 views, sir.
better. So why these 2 new games particularly aren't taking off with on-demand views, I have no idea.
Well, those other videos have been up longer. Typically, if you upload a video on Monday, it will have more views on Thursday than it got on Monday because, you know, more people will have watched it. It's been on YouTube longer. I don't have time to literally explain time to you, sir.
Other games that I'm playing are doing well. So it is
That's a bold statement.
a little confusing. all right? But notably,
But you shouldn't still be confused. You've been on this platform too long to still be confused about what works and what doesn't, and why certain things work and why certain things don't. You have simply been around too long, where, quite frankly, sir, at this point, honest to God, with all due respect, you're either just too stubborn and hard-headed, or you're legally retarded. And I say that like as nicely as I can. You either have a mental deficiency or you just don't care. At this point, scarily enough, I'm not actually sure which one it is.
the one I would really like to direct your attention to is a video that I released 15 hours ago
Ah, yes, his big drama video.
that absolutely no one expected, and I even talked about not even doing last week. Okay, as you can see, the latest highlight video from DSP Gaming is my broken down, put together, edited thoughts on the quartering versus Kino Casino feud that is currently going on right now. Okay, so you might say, well, wait a minute, Phil shared his thoughts about that? When the hell was that? You may not even be aware. Fair enough, it's because I talked about it on my morning show on Friday. So unless you were here live for the morning show and you saw it in its entirety, you probably had no idea that I even discussed the topic.
And therein lies the problem. Nobody knows what you're doing or why you're doing it.
Okay, so a really weird thing.
This is DSP Gaming. Why are you talking about the quartering? Why are you talking about Kino Casino? It doesn't have any business on your channel. Your birthday stream. Who the fuck cares? Has no business being on this channel.
Happened yesterday, okay? For the record, this video had already been done, but I didn't want to release it at the same time that I was releasing other videos, because it would make sense to say dump the Pragmata montage and immediately dump this highlight video about that drama.
Clearly, you should have skipped the Pragmata video. Clearly, you should have just went on ahead and threw that shit in the garbage.
Well, they were competing for each other's attention. So basically what I did is I dropped the
No, trust me. I can see the views here. Everybody knew which one to click on.
Pragmata video. I let it sit there for about 16, 18 hours. And then yesterday on my day off, I dropped the highlight video of my thoughts about this internet feud, okay? As I dropped the video, okay, the weirdest thing happened. It actually very quickly, not for a long time, but for a very short period of time, it hit the algorithm. And a couple YouTubers actually watched it right as it went live. I mean, one of them, I think his name is Camelot, he watched the video when it had less than 300 views, so it had just gone live, like, within a half an hour, and he watched it and reacted to it, and he liked it, and then that sent his viewership over to check it out, and then more people checked it out, and then more people...
So you mean someone stole your content, but you're okay with it because it got you views? You're welcome again.
People checked it out. Now, what's funny is you might say, oh, viral popularity? Are you kidding me? The video has 3,700 views. That's not...
Well, I mean, that's pretty viral and popular for your sorry ass.
Viral popularity, okay, at all. But for the first time in ages, people on the internet saw one of my videos, said, oh, I'll check this out. And if you actually check out the video, you'll see hundreds of comments, hundreds of likes. People are like, oh, I really like this video. Phil has a good take. He's intelligent with the way he's speaking about the subject. The editing is good. Because the editor, for the record, put in supplemental information. So, for example...
So the editor did this for you. So you didn't do this. The editor did this for you. So why are you taking praise for it? It's awfully funny. The ones that somebody made for you are doing well.
But when I'm saying, oh, I had an interview with the quartering, he showed a clip of me being interviewed by the quartering. When I'm talking about working with Kino Casino, he has the clip playing. When he talks about things that the quartering has done or the casino has done, he superimposes that over the screen so you can see the information I'm addressing live on the screen. So to be honest, that clip is better than watching the raw show. It has more information added to it that makes it better.
Right. It's almost like when you make an edited video, you have time to make it better than when you're just kind of winging it on the fly at a live stream.
If that makes sense. So,
Oh, it makes sense to me, honey, but I'm a good YouTuber.
so far, the video's been live for 15 hours. Well, actually, I haven't refreshed it. Hold on a second. Look at that. The video's been live for 15 hours, and it currently has 3,800 views. And climbing.
Great job, pimp. Good for you. I love that for you. Good job, honey.
Okay? So, that's cool. Now, to be honest, I don't really think that I have a polarizing or strong take on the subject.
You don't.
I don't take sides in this take, if you haven't seen it
You don't. You fence it as usual.
yet. I personally don't like Kino Casino.
You don't like any of these dudes. honest, you don't like anybody. When you really boil it down, you don't like anybody.
But also, I'm honest about what I think about what's going on with the situation with the quartering. I also don't bring up any personal shit at all in it, which is
You don't know any personal shit. You don't know anything about this. You just knew that... Didn't Kino Casino's clip channel get taken down or something? Something bad or something happened to Kino Casino. And you wasted no opportunity, as usual, to shit on Kino Casino. Like, haha, their clip channel got taken down or something.
funny because it seems like everyone else who talks about this topic has to bring up all this personal shit and like all this drama, and I'm like, I'm not even gonna talk about that. I'm just gonna talk about the situation, okay? So if you're interested in it, give it a look. You might
I'm absolutely not doing that.
enjoy it, okay? You might
No,
not,
thank you.
but hopefully you will. All right, and if you do like it, then I hope that you give it a look, okay? Now, moving forward, will I continue to do highlight clips like this?
More than likely not. You probably won't see what you want to see,
Ladies
which is
and gentlemen,
100,000
welcome to
views
my
on every one. So
underground lair.
you'll do this for a little while.
Content of fighting games, and Blanca at one point was like my main character in Street Fighter 4, and so this person loved my content so much that out of the kindness of their own heart, they made this amazing custom shirt for me, which, I mean, holy crap, if this isn't a testament to craftsmanship, if you know what you're doing. I've had this shirt for 15, 16 years, and look at it. It's slightly faded, but not really. You know, it wasn't brighter when I first got it, of course. But guys, 16 years of washing, and the shirt still looks amazing, right? And I'm happy to be wearing it now with like full HD cameras and everything. Back in the day, you could never really see it in all of its glory, but man, it's a sick shirt, is it not? So I said, good stuff. I'll wear it today with this cool tropical shirt. It'll, you know, kind of go with it, and it does perfectly. So, good stuff, right? All right. And by the way, one more thing, because I do have a shout out to do. One more thing before we get to it. We are done with RimWorld for now. Officially, 100%, RimWorld is on a hiatus. Why? Well, it's not because it doesn't have an audience. It's not because there isn't engagement. It's not because there isn't support. In fact, I'll be honest, the only thing that RimWorld doesn't excel at is overall viewers. Your characters in Street Fighter 6. Well, here's the funny thing. It has nothing to do with actual active selection and saying, oh, I want to play low tiers. It's just I play the characters that I like more. And I have played top tiers, like when my Shiranui came out, I played with her at launch. She was the fastest I ever got a character to master because she is so overpowered. She's brokenly good, so it was easy to get her to master, and then I basically got bored with the game and never played it again. Yeah, so it's not that I don't or can't play top tiers, it's just that I play characters in fighting games that I really have an affinity towards how they play. Typically, that's not going to be the standard top tier character. And I say, well, what do you mean? Well, in Street Fighter 6, the standard top tier is a character who has insane priority normals, easy to execute combos that lead to ginormous damage, high priority on their special moves, usually a reversal that's invincible so they can get out of situations. You know, like my Shiranui. She has a really good fireball that can lead to traps. She has a perfect invincible reversal, which is her flip kick, so that's like her Shoryuken, basically. One hit leads to giant combos. All of her fucking normals are high priority as shit. Like she... Become a sub to give some subs to your fellow viewer, or if you want to throw some kicks my way, that would all be greatly appreciated, because that would actually affect me this week in a positive manner, okay? And again, as I've explained to you guys, as long as you guys keep coming by, keep hanging out, keep engaging, and keep supporting Crimson Desert, I'll keep it in the rotation, all right? It may not be the major focus, especially with these new games coming out that, I'll be honest, I am more interested in than Crimson Desert continuing. I'll still keep it up as long as you guys keep showing up for it, all right? And so far you've come through on that agreement, that understanding that if you're here and you engage and you support Crimson Desert, I'll keep it rolling.
I just care about money. I just can't help it. I'm so just enveloped in greed and money. I need money. I need money.
Thanks for the early support. I mean, obviously, thank you so much. The 36 more left for a giant amount of super chats there. But now, let's get some support from the Kick audience. Again, this is the last day on Kick today. That counts for the week. So let's get some good new support. Let's get our first kicks of the day. Let's get someone to do some kicks right now. And how about our first gifted sub of the day? Right now. Let's go. But no lie, that $5 troll contribution is the only contribution that we got for Crimson Desert today. So if you like me playing this game and you want me to keep playing it, please support it. All right? Already I've told you, I hate the combat. I do like the exploration. I like the graphics. There's things about the game I'm enjoying. If you like the game and you want to see me tough through it, then support it. If we keep getting support, I'll keep playing it. We do have about an hour, 45 minutes left on this stream. So please support the stream and let's get it going, okay? All right. So guys, this is the final home stretch, about for another 50 minutes left on the stream. And guys, please support the stream. Right now we're 113 of support, which is good. But obviously we've done much better for Crimson Desert. If you like this game and you want to see me keep playing it, then please support the stream. Fair enough? Well, Pikachu level 33 just said it. So let's get the likes up, chat. If you have enjoyed today's Crimson Desert stream, please support the stream right now. You can like the stream on YouTube for engagement to get more people to check out the channel. You can become a member. You can give some memberships to your fellow viewer, or you can do some super chat. If you're on the Kick side, again, I had asked earlier if you guys could support the stream today because this is considered the final day on Kick where anything that I earn counts for the week. So you can become a subscriber. You could
Finish him.
give some memberships to, or gift a sub to your fellow.
Killing spree.
Or you can do some kicks. Or you can tip me via PayPal. Any of those things are great. And we got a final half hour of the stream here to do so. So please do so if you haven't yet. Let's get this to be a well-supported stream. So last chance to support the stream, everybody. If you like Crimson Desert, please support it. We're actually going to go an entire stream with no kicks on Kick. Wow, 0. No kicks whatsoever. All right, guys, thank you for a great stream despite my rage at the game. Hope you still enjoyed. I'll see you all tonight for Chill Rim World, I hope. We'll see if it's chill. What's going on? What's everyone up to? Wow, YouTube chat is like dead. What's going on YouTube? Hopefully we get more viewers. What's happening over there? All right, we're going to hope for more people. We don't even have 100 on YouTube yet. Wait. Hopefully we'll get about 150 at least before we start. I don't know what's going on tonight. Like I said, I like RimWorld, but I have felt like the last month we've been playing it, I keep noticing a decline in the amount of people who are showing up for it. Yeah, wow, chats are quiet tonight. You guys are just not very active tonight. What's going on? Like YouTube chat's nearly dead. I don't know what that's about. Hello? Anyone out there? Hello? Are we waiting for a download? No, we're waiting for people to show up. Well, here we are, nearly ready to start. Normally I would start within around 5 minutes. We only have 100 viewers on YouTube, so yeah, that's not a good start. All right, well, I'm gonna be honest. Attendance is not great. We'll get set up here for RimWorld. I hope that it goes better. I don't know what's going on because we were good on Sunday night when I started this run. It was pretty good. It was hopping, but now it seems like it's pretty darn slow tonight. I don't know. I would like to say good evening. Thanks for stopping by and hanging out with me as we're about to start with RimWorld for tonight. If you enjoy the RimWorld vibe, please stick around. Please engage with the content and please support it. What that means is to obviously participate in conversations with me, whether it's about the game or other things, but the game would help. Particularly with things that I'm, trying to figure out in the second run. Support would be outstanding. As you know, the reason we played RimWorld as long as we have is because it's been one of the biggest fan-supported games that I've been playing. Almost always having stellar streams of support, which is great, obviously. Tonight, you know how to support, right? We have, on the YouTube side, super chats, as well as memberships and gifted memberships. On the Kick side, we've got kicks, as well as subs and gifted subs. And, of course, no matter where you're watching, you can send me a tip. So anything appreciated to support RimWorld tonight. Thanks in advance to anyone who does. If we keep the support and the engagement rolling, I will keep playing the game. I do hope we get more viewers. Right now, the viewers are not good at all. So I hope that we get more viewers. We'll have to see what happens. Views. I don't want to be Mr. Views. And whoa, I received a $50 tip. This person says, long live RimWorld. Have a great stream. Thank you so much to this person. Thank you, anonymous $50 tipper, for always supporting RimWorld. Thank you guys for chilling. I hope you're enjoying the stream. If you are, please remember to like the stream on YouTube. Please support the stream. Let's go. Let's have a great supported night for RimWorld as always, okay? Thank you guys. I'll be right back. All right, everyone, if you are enjoying RimWorld and how chaotic this has gotten at this point, please support the stream. I'm not doing this. Get out of here. Please support the stream. Please give it a like on YouTube if you're watching on demand. If you're watching the playthrough on demand as a video series on DSP Gaming, please give it a like as well. Let's get some support for RimWorld tonight. Let's get some subs. Let's get some memberships, some kicks, some super chats, and some tips. Again, this has been one of the longest running series I've been doing in recent memory, and it's been doing very well pretty much in all aspects. All right? The support's been great. Let's make that happen again tonight. That helps make up for slower streams. Let's go. If you like RimWorld, please support it tonight. We got about a half an hour left on tonight's stream. And this will be it for tonight. After this, it's the end of the stream. So again, last chance to support RimWorld, guys. Last chance to rally for RimWorld. Yes, and this is the end of the stream, so absolute last chance if you guys like RimWorld. Thank you guys for everyone who is here and those who did support. I appreciate that. I would say attendance was decent again. Support a little bit less than usual. That's fine. It's not the end of the world or anything like that. And we did have a good time. I just don't hope that it doesn't dwindle. You know what I'm saying? Like, I have a good time with this game, and it is stressful now. Again, we're learning new things on the fly. I didn't even know about indoor bonfires or any of this stuff. But I am enjoying myself. I hope that you guys are still liking it. And I do hope that the crowd will continue to come back and hang out with me for it. It is a chill day tomorrow, I would argue. I'll be honest, I'm a little nervous. Why? Well, because Dragon Quest streams historically don't do well. And Retro Rewind also doesn't usually do great. It does okay. So we just had a slower stream of RimWorld. And now we have a day that's lining up that may be a full slow day, both streams. I hope not. I hope people will come by and hang out and engage and support both games tomorrow. But I can't make you. I hope that you will, though. I hope you'll come by and hang out with me and have a good time. Okay? If you can make it. Okay, guys? All right, everyone, thank you. Please have a good evening. Hopefully I'll see you tomorrow for a full chill day. Where the hell is he? Oh.
Finish him.
Oh, thanks. I wasn't really ready for that. I can't survive. His hit takes my whole health bar. I was just about to parry. I'm parrying him in the stand. Dude, I can't see. Look, the screen is black. I couldn't fucking see a thing. This whole screen was black. Gee, great gameplay there, you fucking idiot game devs. I can't see anything.
Completely unearned. 100% garbage. 100% fucking garbage. Because they put Akuma in ranked matches. A bunch of dumb fuck game developers. I mean, how dumb can you fucking be to put Akuma in ranked matches? You have to be a fucking moron.
What just happened? What is going on? I can't, dude, it's impossible. It's impossible because you can't see what's going on. And he takes your whole fucking health bar with each hit. The fight's fucking impossible because of it. My stupid nose is running, it's distracting me. He takes your whole health bar, you can't see what's going on because they made it fucking black screen. They're idiots.
What the? How was I supposed to react to that? My whole screen went dark. There's no way to see anything on the fucking screen. The whole screen was dark.
That's it. They gotta fix that shit.
You shouldn't. The whole screen shouldn't go fucking black as you go shot you.
Look at this. What is happening? I can't fucking see. If I can't see the screen, how can I fight the boss? If I can't see the screen, how do I fight the boss? If you keep it going to black and I can't see the fight, how can I fight? Great, that's totally what I'm doing. Look, that's totally what I'm doing right now. You're supposed to have a parry out of that. Does it work? I just did it. It was working before, and now it doesn't. I pressed dodge. Nothing happened. Again, what I'm telling you is happening is this screen is going black like that, and then nothing works.
You gotta be fucking shitting me. This game still doesn't fucking work.
Dude, you gotta be joking.
Finish him. Finish him. Finish him.
Can't see. Here we go again. Why am I facing the wrong direction? I can't see. Look at this bullshit. So I know what you need to do. I'm doing it properly, but the game is stupid and just interrupts what you're doing, and the camera keeps fucking up, and the game keeps going to black screen, so I can't see anything. What just happened? Why does he keep hitting you for 100% damage when you can't fucking see because the game is going to black screen? What just happened? Fuck this game. Yo, it's terrible. This game's combat is the worst fucking combat of any game ever. It's so atrociously fucking terrible.
Not my fault. Fuck this game. Fuck this stupid fucking game.
You can't lock on. It unlocks on in the middle of the fight. Because he teleports, and when he teleports, it unlocks on. It undoes it. See? See? Now I'm not locked on. I didn't do that. If the game's controls worked, it would be a fine fight, but the game's combat is so atrociously bad, you can't control the camera properly, you can't control your character properly. It's just terrible. Look at that. It's just terrible. 100% of my health removed. Go fuck yourself. What a shitty game. Seriously, a game where the combat is so unsatisfying because it's so poorly done. It's pathetic. I can't even do anything, look! I resume the fight, he immediately teleports behind me and insta-kills me. Wow, what a well-designed game, right? Let's applaud the makers of Crimson Desert for making the worst combat engine ever in any game. It's pathetically bad.
Great game.
Didn't do that. Now I'm dead because I did something I didn't do. All I'm doing is I'm trying to meditate with both thumbsticks, which puts you into the meditation, and then you can parry easily. And then you can hit him after. And it seems foolproof. But it needs to work, and it doesn't even consistently work because the game has so many controls, you can't consistently do what you want.
Oh my god, the controls!
I did it before and it worked. This time it won't parry. Yeah, it's just trash. The game is fucking trash. I hate the combat of the game. So I don't like the game's overall gameplay loop, because you have to fight fights like this eventually, and this is just horribly done. Horribly fucking designed.
Finish him. Finish him.
It won't parry it. I parried it before, it won't parry it now. On fight, he teleports behind me, you can't see him, and he instantly kills me. The game is fucking garbage. It really is, I'm telling you.
The game sucks, alright? It does. Just face it, this game sucks. It really does.
People who like this game a ton just like massive content, but they don't like good content or meaningful content. They just want a game with insane amounts of content. There's nothing about this game that stands out as best or better than any other game. Look at that. I can't even stop him from teleport slashing me. There's no way. So we're going to have to go on break, and we'll come back and try again, but I don't think I can beat him. Seems like he's way too fucking powerful for me to kill right now. I couldn't even do it. I wanted to do the down attack. It wouldn't let me do it. What is happening? I don't know. I can't see.
Finish him.
Why said I couldn't do it? Can't even see again. Fuck this game. This is fucking trash.
Look at this! What the fuck? What the fuck?
Finish him.
Whoa,
Finish
your
him.
life gone. Huh? Wow, how well
Finish him.
designed. Oh my god. This is trash. This sucks. I go from 100% health to 0. What the fuck? They're fucking idiots. God.
Finish him.
It's trash. Why do I have a dodge that gets hit by the shockwave anyway when I dodge? Even though I upgraded it all the way. This game is all ass. It really is. A schlock fest. Anytime he hits me, it's instant death. There's nothing you can do about it whatsoever. Like, I could beat him, but it's a massive war of attrition. You know? So there's no point in doing this. Even though I killed all the enemies, there's no point in doing the fight because the fight doesn't work. I need to, again, instead of actually playing the game with any kind of skill with a combat engine that's worth using, instead I have to go over-level for it. Over-level my health. Over-level my armor. So I can go in and not die instantly to a hit, which is stupid. That's not how it should be. It should be, oh, the combat engine's good, so you want to play it and master it and beat the boss. You know, like Dark Souls. But that's not what they were going for. They were going for a schlock game where it's just play endlessly for another 20 hours, get better gear, level the gear, get more of the Abyss artifacts, level your health, and tank your way through everything. That's literally not a good game. Okay? It's not. That's a bad game. That's bad game design. Because it's not challenge, it's just investing in time. Invest 25 more hours so you can come back and beat this boss. Why? Why can't I just play with a challenging, skillful game engine that then allows me to beat the boss? Oh, well, that's not what we were going for. Yeah, it's terrible. The combat is atrocious. It's some of the worst of any game. They put no effort into it. All they did was throw a million things at it without refining it or making it satisfying. And now they expect me to go waste another... Like, I already cleared this base. I don't want to do it again.
ask.
So, of course, I want to fight this guy over and over, right? Yeah. All right. I'm going to split the part. I'll come back. We'll try again, but I don't think I can beat him. Like, I don't think with this level of revives, the fact that he kills me with one hit, that's it. Seriously. The fact that he kills me with one hit, there's just no way to beat him. You know? Oh, man. All right. I'll be back. All right, guys. It is time for the break of the stream. So, I'll play you guys some highlight clips while I'm gone, and we'll come back and play for about another 2 hours. I don't know if we're going to beat this guy or not. I would like to. All right, but I don't know if we're going to be honest with you. I just don't know if it's possible. I might have to end up coming back and redoing the whole thing from the start, which is really going to suck ass. Because obviously I want to do it, but, you know, the game doesn't tell you, oh, this is intended for another, you know, 10 gear levels higher or whatever. It doesn't say anything. Okay, guys, I'm back. So...
Yo, be good.
Yeah, I don't know what to do here. What sucks is if we give up on this.
This sucks. It was made very poorly. They're idiots who tried to copy Mario. They had no originality whatsoever during this segment. And it shows how bad they were at the time as game devs when you put a blatantly copied part of another game into your game. And it's so much worse than the other games that originally did it. It just makes you look terrible. And that's really all I have to say about this part. It's terrible garbage. It's like liquid diarrhea. Liquid gaming diarrhea.
Really? You can be fucking retarded and make a video game. How dumb can you be? To fight the boss, I need to be able to see the boss. Wow.